What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Albin Online video. This is the second episode on my free-to-play to main account series. This is a progression series where I take a brand new account and I try making it like my main account. Treat it like my main account. That means maxing out a bunch of builds, maxing out my gathering professions, and basically a progression series from basically zero all the way to hero. So this is the second episode. Last episode we got to tier 3 and we are actually about to get to tier 4. We are going off with an infernal staff build. For the first build, we'll branch out after, but for now we're going to do the infernal staff build. So in this episode we are going to first have to purchase all of our loot so we can start doing some random dungeons. So I have to purchase a tier 4 infernal staff as well as all of my armor pieces. But before we do that, we can see that we actually don't have a lot of silver. So we are going to head into Caerleon and do a little bit of market trading so I can get a little bit of capital so I can, first of all, buy all of my armor pieces so I can start doing some random dungeons. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first is we are going to use our learning points on everything we leveled up last episode. So that includes this tree right here. So let's go ahead and learn it. There we go. That also includes our cloth cowl fighter. That only costs 2 learning points. As well as our cloth robe fighter. That's 4 learning points. And the cloth sandal fighter. That's 2 learning points. So now we're able to use tier 4 on all of our basically our first build. So we got the infernal staff and then we got a bunch of armor pieces here. So first I want to look at some of the market prices. So the infernal staff is around 3,000 silver. So it's actually pretty cheap. And I really haven't looked at many builds, but I remember that the druid robe is pretty good. So that's 13,000 silver. That's around 16,000, actually around 17,000 silver. And then, of course, the mage, no, not the mage cowl, the mage sandals are good. So that's another 1,100, 1,200 silver. And probably for our headpiece, we might want to go with the scholar cowl. And that will be another 1,100. So I only have to make a little bit of silver. But I think I might want to go for 0.1, possibly 0.2. So let's go in the Infernal Staff 0.2, 4.2, Infernal. And that's around 60, 70k. And I think I'm going to make the investment. So I'm going to get naked, go to Caerleon, and try doing some market trading. And try getting to like 100,000 silver. And then come back, buy everything, and look for a team so I can do random dungeons. Okay, we made it to Caerleon. One slight problem, again, we're going to do black market trading first, is that I don't have a horse. So I have to walk back and forward, which is not going to speed things up. So that's a little bit of a sacrifice I have to do. And we're going to have to look at literally tier 4, flat tier 4, and start looking at these items. Oh, these are too expensive as well. Yeah, it has to be like very cheap items that we're going to have to start trading. But I'll return with some trades. I don't want to do a whole entire section of this video, me trading, because I know for some of you that might be boring. So I'm just going to speed things up and then just show you guys some of the trades and then cut back when I have enough silver to make the big investment. So I found some items. First, the 9 helm is selling right now in the Caerleon market at 1.2 and in the black market at 1.9 for about 10 orders. So I'm gonna buy, not that one, I have to buy the same quality, which is the quality good. Let's see how much I can buy. So I think I can buy 2 more. Yes. So that is 4 of them. Hopefully, yeah, that's good carry weight. Let's go back, and that should give us a couple thousand silver in returns, unless we get taxed heavily and we lose a bunch of silver. But we have 4. They sell 1.9 each, and you bought them at 1.2, and that's pretty much the system I'm going to be doing. I actually couldn't find good trades. I literally have no silver. See, 1.9, sell them all, and we are at 8,000. I really should have gotten to at least 10,000 silver before I started doing this. But now that we have 8,000, we can start doing some other trades, because I wanted to do just, if we check, this is the method I normally do, item, stuff like the Great Arcane, we got the Great Axe as well, the bow. I just go, you know, item name by item name and checking for prices and seeing what's expensive and what's selling for a cheap price. And I just keep doing this until I find something successful. So I'll return with like 1 or 2 more trades, and that will be it for the video. These are the trades that we're looking for. 8,000 silver, and it's selling for around 10,000 silver in the black market. If we fell with this trade, we'll be stuck with only 7 silver. So we need to do this fast. And I don't have a horse, so I can't do this extremely fast. But I need to walk all the way over there and try selling it. And that should give us a profit of around 2,000. And we might reach the 10,000 silver mark. And that's when I can start doing some good trades. Oh, 11,000. Great. Boom, 10,000 silver. This will give us such good capital to do really good basic tier 4 trades, because most weapons, more tier 4 weapons, are between 7,000 and 11,000 silver. So now we should be able to basically do a bunch of trades and get ourselves up to 100k. There is one thing I want Sandbox Interactive to add, and that is a history on all the current trades that you did, or all the past trades that you did. Because, okay, like, I'm doing these trades, but I can't show you the successful trades that I've been doing, what I've been doing. I can't, like, show you a list of all the trades. And it's also a good, like, you know, thing to add, a good add-on to the game. Because people, traders like myself, can look at what they did wrong and all their past trades. So I think that they should add, like, a little tab where you're able to see all of the trades you did for that market. And that will be so much helpful making these videos, as well when I'm personally trading. That would be great. So we have successfully made it to 54,000. That is halfway towards our goal of 100k. So I just want to let you guys know that we did hit that halfway mark. We traded a bunch of morning stars because there were a bunch of orders for regular flat 4 morning stars, and they were selling for like 7,000 each on the regular carrier market, and I bought like 4 or 5 of them, came here, and then I traded them for a bunch of silver. So we're gonna just do this all the way into 100k, and I'll come back when we do have that silver cash. I went a little bit overboard with the trading, but we are sitting at 144,000 silver stash. So let's go ahead and buy our armor pieces first. So let's start off with a Scholar Cowl. And how much is 0.1? Let's make that investment. Let's make this one right here. And then we got our Druid. I think it was Druid Robe. Yep. That. Let's just go for a flat 4, because we're only going to do random dungeons for now. And our Mage Sandals. And I definitely can go for 0.1. Yes. Let's go right here. And that leaves us with 110,000 silver. So first, we can get a riding horse. So tier 3 riding horse. So riding horse. And finally, with the rest of the money, we are going to get an Infernal Staff. But a 4.2 right here. Actually, right here, that's a 920 item power. And that leaves us with 30,000 silver. And with the rest, I know I keep saying with the rest, but with the rest of the money, we're just going to get some omelets. And let's just do tier 5. Omelette. Can I spell omelette? There we go. And let's get like 5 of them. And there we go. That's all we need to do random dungeons. So to find a group, all I'm going to say is go here into the looking for group chats and say LFG, tier 4, DPS near Lim. And now if someone wants to invite me, they can. And if no one's inviting me, I will look for people who are requesting for players. So I was able to find a team here, right here, the full set of team. And there's one thing I'm going to do before I head off, and that is begin my journey with the Limhurst faction. So I come to this guy, I accept this thing, and now I am part of the Limhurst faction. And now any fame that I get, there'll be some fame that goes towards right here. So if we check the faction info, I'll be getting more faction points as I start killing stuff. And with those faction points, I can get stuff like the Limhurst crest for the Limhurst cape, and other cool stuff like the wild boarlet, as well as being able to do some mid to late game stuff. So we're gonna head off to the random dungeon, get some fame, and we'll be good to go. So we found ourselves in a midst of a battle here. These gankers are getting, oh, I got that destroyed right here because they decided to mess with a bunch of poor people. So let's just kill them and get the loot. Come on, give me something. No, I got something. I got the stalker hood, stalker jacket, 4.1. That's pretty good. I can sell that for a little bit of profit. And actually, we're gonna go and find a random dungeon here. And I can't see my teammates' health bars. So there you go. Let's do that. And let's go and continue and get a random dungeon. Before I get deeper and deeper into this dungeon, I want to show you guys something very, very quickly. And that is what levels I'm currently at. I am currently at 1111. And we will see exactly how far we get when we finish this dungeon. We are getting around 1,000 fame per kill. So it's pretty good. We decided to go to a tier 5 zone. So I'm basically getting carried here, because I don't think I'm tier 5 Reaver. Yeah, I am not. So yeah, we're definitely getting carried here, but we just got lucky to find a team like this. Again, I found this team just by going into the chat and asking if there is a group currently in Limhurst. Okay, so I switched my queue to the second queue because we need a lot of DPS, or a lot of AoE DPS. So what I've done is I have completely changed my queue to the secondary queue. I don't know how our tank died there, but now I have to just kind of kite. I might even be dead here. And yeah, so we are fulfilling stuff. We are getting a lot of fame for doing activities like this. So let's continue doing this. As you can see, we're kind of having a little bit of difficulties because our tank died, but we should be good to go to finish this entire random dungeon. First boss is going down the drain. Now we're going to see how much fame we're getting for killing this guy right here. And it's 4,000. It's actually not that much. I was expecting a bit more. We also got probably fame boost. Oh, silver drops. Come on. I need that fame boost. We are at, if we check, around 3 on everything. So it's going well. This is our second floor. And this, well, that was our first boss. So we have to see how the other bosses treat us. But we want to be getting those chests because we also get some crazy loot that we have to sell off to start making some of that passive silver. We are getting close to the first chest. I think this is like the 3rd floor, possibly even 4th floor. And this is the loot we got. So pretty bad loot so far. Is there more? There is more of the dungeon. We get a tier 6 bag. We could probably sell that for I'm gonna say around 30,000 silver, so not that good, but I'm actually very much enjoying this class. But now I want to ask something from you guys. I want to know what build I should be going if I'm going with the Infernal Staff, because this build that I'm running right now, it's viable. But if you guys do play the Infernal Staff, having an opinion from a player who actually plays the build is something that it's very valuable. So if you do play the Infernal Staff, make sure you let me know in the comment section below what build you kind of like going. For example, I'm a dual swords. I'm like a sword builder in my main account, so I can help you guys out with that build. So help me out with this Infernal Staff build. What am I doing wrong? What should I be doing right? And what should I be leveling up? So here we are. As you can see, we were having some major difficulties, but hopefully they clutched it. They did, and we got 54,000 fame by killing this boss. This is probably the hardest boss for beginners, and as you can see, we're all dead. Even him, this guy right here, has, if we check him out, even up to 28 million fame, and he was struggling because this was a hard one. We did this a solid 5 to 6 times. Everyone kept, you know, walking into the freaking bombs and stuff. So this is the loot. Again, that's pretty trashy loot. We really didn't get anything. We got a bunch of these runes, and then let's just go collect all of this. And I think this will be it for this episode. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, let me know how you guys are enjoying this series, and if you do play Inferno Staff, let me know your build in the comment section below. Before we let go of the video, let me show you guys how far we got. We are level 7 on pretty much everything, so that's pretty good. We need 3 more levels. I am not using learning points, so that's why we're going kind of slow. 3 more levels so we can get to tier 5. And that will be pretty cool. And also, we are Expert Reaver, and we are almost halfway to Master Reaver. And this was actually a tier 6 dungeon, so I wasn't doing much damage because I wasn't a Master Reaver. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys later on my next video. Peace.